Hi, my name is Sadie Day Pasha, and I'm a Cohen descendant of the Cohens of Georgetown County, South Carolina. My mother, who grew up in Georgetown County, South Carolina, was born 1927, was taught the tradition of Passover, lighting candles on the Sabbath, by her grandfather, Richard Smith, who was the son of Grace Cohen. She taught these traditions to myself and my 6 brothers and sisters in East Harlem. She would begin by purchasing Manischewitz kosher Concord grape wine, and she only used Manischewitz brand Concord grape wine, which is a sweet wine. She also used Manischewitz matzah, and only Manischewitz matzah. The kosher salt that she used was Morton or Diamond Crystal kosher salt, and always it had to have that U with that circle around it. That means kosher, she would tell us. Including in the Passover, you have 3 matzahs that are wrapped. They don't have to be wrapped. I didn't start wrapping them till recently, but you just put 3 matzahs on a plate, or you can put more than 3 matzahs on a plate. This is our Passover plate, sometimes referred to as a Seder plate. My mother never referred to it as a Seder plate. It always just Passover. This is the lamb shank, which is always roasted. And when my mother did it, she had a complete lamb shank. Horseradish, though she used creamy horseradish, boiled egg, celery, apples mixed with walnuts or pecan from Georgetown, South Carolina, and cinnamon, usually powdered cinnamon. I'm going to begin as my mother would. Though she read out of the Old Testament Bible, I'm going to use the Passover Haggadah that is given free at the supermarket. I've been using this for probably over 30 years. Blessed art thou, our eternal, our God, King of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Blessed art thou, our eternal, our God, King of the universe, who selected us from among all people and exalted us among nations, and did sanctify us with his commandment. And thou, O eternal our God, hast given us for rest of festival days for joy. This feast of the unleavened bread, the time of our deliverance, in remembrance of the departure from Egypt. For us hast thou selected and sanctified from amongst all nations, in that thou causest us to inherit thy holy festival days. Blessed art thou, O eternal, who hallowest Israel and the festival days. We begin by washing our hands, but we don't say a blessing. The head of the house then takes some celery and then dip it into the salt water. And then we say, blessed art thou, O eternal, our God, King of the universe, creator of the fruits of the earth. Then we take and we break the middle matzah in 2, and we leave 1/2 between the 2 holes. And put the other half under the cloth for the afkomen. Basically, you just break it in half and put 1 in the middle. This is the bread. We then elevate this, and then we say these words. This is the bread of affliction which our ancestors ate in the land of Egypt. Let all those who are hungry enter and eat thereof, and all who are in distress come and celebrate the Passover. At present we celebrate it here, but next year we hope to celebrate it in the land of Israel. This year we are servants, but next year we hope to be freemen in the land of Israel. Now my mother would probably end about there. She didn't have a long Passover. It was kind of short and sweet. To find out more about the culture and traditions of my mother, Fannie Green, also mentioned in my manuscript, which is unpublished, Cohen of Georgetown, South Carolina, 1760 through 1960, subtitled A Family History of Low Country Secret Jews and Descendants in America, you can go to my Google Plus page, Sadie Day Pasha.